Hello people, this is Indivil, welcome to Roguetech. We're almost ready to drop, but we have some 3 gunnery pilots which might have enough XP, they actually don't, so let's go in there. I would very much want to have something with a bit of money, and to that extent we're probably dropping into something insane today. Money is good here, so it's going to be better than the other. Local band of brigands, remnants, whatever. Yeah, that should work. It's a 1.5, so we should be a bit wary of that, but other than that, we're only dropping half skull over what we are, so it shouldn't be that bad. Who do I want on the sprint? We don't need lucky. If we had someone cautious here, it would be good for us, but we don't. So maybe we just give XP to Ajax, and in we go. This loaded up quickly. The perks of being on the early game. We're most surely fighting reinforcements here, but that's okay. So let's see where they are. Okay, we have someone here. So I think we're mostly okay by dropping in this spot. Hopefully we don't land with the reinforcements on our back and we get in. There was something just right here. This is a map that's quite fun to play because most of the mechs are staying inside the base and you just get them as they peek over the ridge. That being said, we want to wait until something actually moves. That something being the... Okay, there's other things around. That mostly works. So this should be you moving now. We don't know what we have, but it's okay. We just moved a bit, shot some autocannon, bit of lasers, and we should be good on going up now against you. We're going to have bad agencies, but that's still okay. We just go and shoot. Cleans could be very dangerous. Okay, that's someone shooting an Ultra or 2 autocannons into our flyer. That's a blackjack. So I'd very much like to be outside of the blackjack shooting range, and we try to land attack on the Clint. I think we did. That could be dangerous, but I mean, the Clint is most likely coming towards us next turn. Still, I want an abstracted line of sight if it can be gotten, although getting here is just not gonna cut it. So we just move and we shoot high explosive. I think high explosive gives us splash damage. We want that. We're probably not going to land a heavy peep and not even the Thunderbolt. It's still okay. Something moving in the back. And the Apollo, as usual, just moves, and if we had a decent sensor roll, which we didn't, we would have some kind of agents. We didn't, so it's likely to do little damage. It's still little plastered to the leg, so there's that. I'd much rather have 5 evasion and just shoot. So 1 hit. So that's something.
Good to go.
So the sprint. The sprint now wants to scoot back. We've seen what we have there. There's a hoplite, which we have to be aware of, but the blackjack didn't have line of sight. The chameleon is worrisome as well. Okay, let the clean move and see if the attack actually attached. It's a clean 2-3T, so it's not especially good. And the hoplite just shooting indirectly. Sure, Max. We should keep focusing the Clint,
What can I do for you?
because that's actually what we can do. Okay. We could get into your back by just moving.
Moving to position.
So we will. We don't get into the barrage, so that's something. Yeah, seeing reinforcements, but we already knew we were going to. So, everyone sees us if we go here, but it's going to be a very good hit chance. We're banking on having enough evasion to actually fend off shots. But let's go there. That was very little, but whatever. We destroyed a medium. Something else moving in the background. Actually a fleet.
I've got your back.
And let's pray you actually got some roll. Nope, you didn't. But we can get into his back. So not shooting the large laser, because we're shooting over our neck. We don't want strays.
Copy that.
And we're just shooting directly.
Take that.
Some hit, he's unsteady.
Orders.
So it's now the right time to actually go for it. And him being unsteady means he doesn't have evasion, means we're more likely to actually hit.
Got it.
And yeah, we got the torso off, and he's going down. Which means he probably is not getting another turn, our poor thing. No one gets into the barrage, so not really getting damage. We move up with you. We still have 2 turns until we're ready to hop back in. And we see what the others do. The chameleon shooting the spectre is worrisome. Okay, that was just a large laser. We dodged it. So we're now able to move and hide from you lot by going here. We try a headshot, it's not likely to succeed, but still. Maybe we stress him. He actually panicked and ejected. Excellent. We weren't counting on that. Whatever that was, a workout actually had line of sight to us. So we move here and we shoot at it. Actually with thermal.
Confirmed. Firing.
No, no luck.
Target missed.
Whatever. The hoplite is going to move, shooting directly at the Wolvie. The beauty of this map, and just playing the terrain to your advantage, is that. So the flea moving, Wolvie just scooting around, protecting ourselves, and we shoot on a 27% just in case we hit. It's a warrior, it's very squishy, so we might succeed. 2 evasion is better than 1, and again, shoot at it, and Artemis should hit some, and he's out. So that's good. Of the mechs we have here, the Chameleon probably is the beta mech, followed by the Hoplite. So we're probably going to try to play a bit with it, not a lot, because these are actually dangerous mechs compared to us. I don't want to move in, not yet.
What can I do for you?
Don't think so. We have lots of things moving yet, so yeah, give you your turn. Move Mr. Blackjack. Okay. That's 2 mediums hitting the gauntlet. But this means we have line of sight to you now. They're shooting at the sprint, which is good. That's why we keep him at extreme range for them.
Ready for orders.
So, what can we see? Well, he didn't move that much, but would be seeing everything if we go here. The other option... No, we don't have another option. We could move in here. That's something, I guess. We're able to shoot at the scimitar, so let's try. We actually hit. The Edgar moving in, it's just attack. We shouldn't be too worried about it. And maybe the Apollo can actually hit that scimitar. So let's move in that direction.
No shooting.
And just shoot.
This should be good.
That's some damage.
I've got your back.
You're able to move here. And even with a bad roll here, we should have a hit chance.
Goodbye.
And you're out.
Vehicle down. Hey.
You. Yeah. Let's get ECM protecting our mechs. And that's not even worth shooting, but whatever. We're hit neutral, actually overcooling by a lot here, so... Okay. Let us get some evasion. Actually drawing you, yeah, that looks like a decent thing to do. We're quite short range on the flea. That's actually scary, but we have decent hit chance, so if we hit him, the barrage might actually get him. That actually makes the chameleon probably turn around and shoot. No, do nothing. Okay, Blackjack shooting at the Bulby, actually missing everything. That's a good turn to deal with the Blackjack. If we actually... yeah, we can get into his back. So we totally shoot.
Got it.
Hit chances are not stellar,
Target lock on enemies.
but whatever. That's the Edgar moving, brings a medium laser and a small laser, I think. And then the flea as well. We just are seeing everything that's on the map, so... Okay, the medium connected. I actually don't think the Apollo is going to get line of sight here, but whatever. Yeah, large laser missed.
Talk to me.
Well, there's obstructed line of sight to be had. Better than nothing. We're inside minimum range, so it's not going to be excellent, but whatever.
All weapons are go.
It's some damage. That got in.
I hear.
That's a bit scary. But hit chances are good, so let's risk it. Worst case scenario is we get some damage in, that's why we armored up. Okay, that's indirect shooting, so no big deal there. And last but not least, you get into obstructed line of sight here and you just shoot. Just one SRM hitting.
Ready to get it on.
Okay, sprint as if your life depended on it, because it probably does. Well, not excellent, but it is what it is. So just move you here. And let's hope the chameleon is actually attracted to shoot at you. Probably isn't, but whatever. Doing nothing. Our friend the chameleon is just doing nice stuff here. Let's see what we get by moving. Yeah, that's worth taking a bit of damage, so we're going to Vigilance. Vigilance gives us guard and entrench, which means we get a lot of damage reduction. And yeah, I know we're getting dangerously close, but that's a gyro crit. We'll have to cool down next turn, but still, it's totally worth. We got him open in the back. Now is when we probably, if we had Vigilance, we would get in.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Are you able to? Yeah, that's well, physical weapon. As we covered the other day, this attack is going to be rolled on a piloting roll. We don't have much piloting, and that's why we're seeing the agencies we're seeing. So instead of that, you two have moved. Let us... that's inside minimum range. That's going to be tricky. I don't want you attracting all the fire. So let's see what are hitchings on the fleas. Because we're not getting the Edgar. A 25% on the flea is more devastating than a medium laser on some SRMs, so... Yep. The AC5 hit, so that's something. You're going to move and shoot. I think it's a medium and a small, could be two mediums. One of the mediums hit. You didn't move much.
What now?
We actually have enough to Vigilance and get out. So let's wait until the flea moves. And now okay, yeah, that's something. Let's get here. Although he's actually about to fall. Getting some more damage in seems good.
Hey.
And with you, with Vigilance, and we just walk in.
Copy.
And hopefully we hit that open back.
Okay.
Not really, just one hit, which is a crit.
That looks...
So let's see initiative now. This one, the flea is actually legged, so it goes down. And we have 16, which means we have to weather the chameleon shot. But the chameleon is doing nothing.
Receiving you.
So, let's actually get in now and attract fire with the sprint.
What now?
Spectre. We could get here, but that's dangerous. We could get here, and that's for evasion. If we just do it like this, it's 3. It's going to be a much better shot at you. You're actually a bit squishy in the back. So, can we see your... No, I don't think we can see... Yeah, you're racked. So now, we won't be able to shoot and move. We have to make her move now. I'd love to hit the back of the blackjack again, but that simply can't be done. So, 3 evasion and woods. And we're going to attract some fire. The blackjack is open in the back. We don't want to shoot at it, so we're going for the Edgar.
Targeting.
We're actually shooting his weaker side, the one we had already hit. So maybe we get something. Let's see who moves first here. That's actually, well, not important enough, because the next one is the gauntlet, and he's quite hot. To medium laser, actually, that's what it is.
Standing by.
Okay. That's something. So let's get here. And shoot everything still, I think. Yeah.
Confirmed.
Okay, yeah, that's the problem. We're actually straight into the movie. Oh well, that's going to be some repairs.
I've got your back.
Nothing we can do about that. So, what can we shoot here? We want to wait with you to see what we got from the hoplite. Hoplite pushing back, actually shooting the sprint, which is something we wanted, so that worked. Wolvie can get in range. So we get in range and we shoot the blackjack. No more crits, sadly, but he's still open and he actually punched out, which means we have a full blackjack.
Talk to me.
That's something. That's inside minimum range, so it's not going to be excellent. We might want to stun and shoot here. That's obviously a kill, so yeah, let's do that.
Firing.
Worst case scenario is we're getting 2 shots by the Edgar, so that works. And the chameleon might be attracted to the sprint still. It is, and it actually destroys it.
I'm hit.
That's a problem. Even though we had 7 evasion.
Receiving you.
You can stun and shoot as well. So let's do.
Roger.
So, and this one is out.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
We most definitely have to cool down now. Let's come around here. Yeah, but just some indirect shooting, nothing too worrisome.
I'm here.
So we've most likely lost our mech here.
Moving to position.
Let's scoot back
Roger that.
and see what they do next. They're probably coming to us, or not.
Hey,
But we need the cooldown, so it's actually not bad.
affirmative.
Well, we need the cooldown on the gauntlet. I mean, that's why we're not doing much this turn.
Right, Commander. On my way.
Just scooting around.
Ready for orders.
You could get direct line of sight, but we actually want to cool down. So have a about of high explosive that didn't connect, but we actually cooled down,
Damage.
and we should be good to actually get in when we need to. So we're letting the chameleon do its thing. It's just doing nothing. Let's see the hoplite. The hoplite seemed a bit more interested in getting in. Not by much.
Here.
Okay. We could get here. They haven't moved much. And the hoplite has actually shot. Well, let's see what we see.
You say so.
Vigilancing. That's decent.
Okay.
And yeah, we have to grind
Fine,
through a lot of armor. That's a hoplite.
How can I help?
They come very highly armored. Trying to get line of sight for next turn. I'm actually worried about the chameleon charging here. So let's get here. It's a 48. It's about the same. Let's keep working on you. Some damage on your torso. And you get into the burn forest. That's 23. That's a bit better. So let's try and give him thermo.
Aye, aye.
Just in case it hits. That's a bit of heat he won't be able to use. So there's that. Chameleons are very good mechs. They're training mechs. They have lots of hard points. So you can make whatever you want of them. And that's especially good. So let's see about your back armor. Yeah, probably not cutting it. But we're actually good here. I don't want to move until he has moved. He's probably shooting the Wolvie. So we might be able to still get on his back. That's dangerous though. That's a much better proposition, even though it's not going to be perfect, but whatever.
Okay.
Let's get in, let's shoot,
All right.
and hopefully we're able to do other things. You are actually are in range, but
Target confirmed.
again, bad rolls.
Good to go.
So, the Wolvie. Don't want to go over rough terrain, so moving here, shooting the chameleon.
Firing everything I've got.
That got him,
Standing by.
and you are actually also
Heading
able to shoot here, just because of the thermo
Engaging with target.
and the thermo hit, which means we probably don't have to worry at all about the chameleon shooting. It just shot machine guns, so
Ready for orders.
that worked. We move forward. And yeah, that's a problem. But whatever. Just going to shoot thermo. We hit with both. And it was actually close to making him unsteady. He missed the shot.
Waiting for orders.
So... Oh, that's you. That's a 51. That's good enough. Let's try. That missed. Okay. Maybe we're able to get into his back.
How can I help?
Maybe we're not. We'll see about that. So, get here. You hopefully rolled decently. You did. That's some hitchings we have now compared to the ones we've been seeing. Yeah, that's actually great. We got the hit destroyed. And now we're able to get into his back. Not the best hitchings because rolls, but whatever.
I hope this hurts.
At least we got him unsteady. Nope. Okay. Chameleon's still hot. And he's actually shooting everything. That's bold.
Barely a scratch. Commander?
Let us do it again. We roll again on a 51. Nope, that missed again. But he's soap. Oh, we actually hit leg here.
No.
So, how about that leg? Let us... Whatever we do is 3 evasion. So let's get a bit hidden from the chameleon, because I'm actually fearing him shooting at us. We have a potential for strays, but I think this is the better option. Yeah, we hit twice into our mech.
Maybe this is a
And we almost got him. So we're going to stun and shoot here. We need very little to take him to the ground.
firing.
So hopefully that's something. Got a bit of hit into our mech, but that's okay. The most important part is we got the hoplite in the ground.
I've got your back.
That means you're able to pull back. And yeah, just generally shoot in that direction. And that's an LRM explosion, so he's gone. It's a pity, because he had double heatsink it, but whatever. You will be hot, mister. There's no denying that.
For orders.
We can physical weapon that again. So let's try to. 87 damage looks good. One of these days we're going to hit it. So that's damage. We move into his back again. And we shoot.
Aye, aye.
That's more hit.
I'm here.
And at this point he should be about to freak out.
Fast as I
So
can.
let's shoot into his back. He's actually open. He's stressed.
Can I help?
And we can get into his flank here. So let's shoot. He's quite open, but not yet down. Okay. So full chameleon, full blackjack on the board.
Mission successful.
We have 4 picks. I know, we need money as well, but getting a chameleon here, a 50 toner with decent hardpoints, is actually something quite big. We get 282 thou from the mission, that's good. And let's see damage. Yeah, around 200 damage on the Wolvie doesn't look great, but let's not forget most of it came from a stray shot from ourselves. So, I think I want the chameleon. Unless there's a double heatsink kit around. There's ferro. But no. The double heatsink kit just went away. We should be going with money options here. Let's be clear about that. But we got enough money to actually keep going. And getting ready to get another 50 tonner is actually a very good thing. The chameleon brings 7 laser energy hard points. This is one of the mechs that can be actually made into a very good flaming boat if you don't have other options. So let's try that. We pick 4 parts of you. Let's see what we get. So we didn't get the 5th part. We got 2 clean parts, 1 hoplite part, 2 Edgar parts, 1 scimitar. We actually got 5 sprint parts, so I guess we got our sprint back. Attack, basic cockpits can go. We actually got ferro, which is a very good thing to see. And the rest were selling except the ammo. Because it's good money, we actually got 700k, and that's before counting the 282k we made from this mission. So we're actually good money-wise, and we're just 1 part away from getting chameleon. And we got ferro on top of that. There's one thing we probably are going to do while we're repairing the Wolvie, and that's sorting the ammo situation on the gauntlet. Yeah, the sprint has been destroyed, but we actually got enough parts. 27k and 11 days of repairs. That's mostly on the Wolvie. So let's see and get the Wolvie back on top. And the second mech I want is the gauntlet. So, who doesn't have ferro? The Spectre doesn't. Gauntlet has light ferro, but we're okay with that. Apollo already has endo and ferro. So, probably ferro is going to have to wait here. It's still okay. Let us get 2 days gone. Okay, training module is done. We do have the money, so we're going to keep improving. Let's get... That's actually... I think this one's... No, that's 15 days. That's 10 days. We want those tech points to keep coming, so... That. Get into mech bay and let's see about the gauntlet. So why do I say we have too much ammo? Thunderbolts. Let's talk a bit about Thunderbolts. Thunderbolts are missiles. Instead of the classic LRM where you have several tubes, this is just one missile. And they come in different sizes. You got 5, 10, 15 and 20. We got a 10 here, which does 60 damage. It has a minus chance to be shot by AMS. But the important part, every bin of ammo actually brings 6 shots, which means we're way over here. So, that being said, we probably can't do much at this point, but I would still love to get 2 tons here. Getting 2 tons makes it so that we can actually think about doing something else. We actually will put a tack in. It's actually no biggie if we get the tack on the arm or the torso, but in the long run we might get lower omni. We don't have it now. We actually have the slots to improve you further, but whatever. We still have 1 ton to work with, and we've already seen this mech is mostly longish range, mid-longish, so we don't need that much armor in the back. What we could use though is a bit more torso and center armor. This being an Omni makes it so it's quite easy to work with the armor. In just 2 days repairs, we could swap light ferro for real ferro. That would give us more room, but for the moment this is okay. We got a lot more armor, so that's going to work. We get you up top, and that's still going to be, we're still limited by the wolf here. So let's keep moving one day, and let's take another look on the Spectre. We're trying to make a backstabber with the Spectre, and it's still overcooling like mad, but we don't have... Okay, we actually put the Duralast Quixel here. That makes us through armor crit immune, so, and gets us a bit less damage taken. That's not a bad thing to have here. The pulses here make it a very good backstriking mech, because pulses have +1 accuracy and ignore 1 evasion pip. That's what makes it good. We have 2 pulses in here. The idea is in the long run to actually sub the medium laser intakes for something a bit more damaging pulses, but we'll get there. We still have 2 ballistic hardpoints, and we have machine guns, so let's go look at the ammo situation. We do have ammo for it, so it could be a thing to actually... We have 1 extra heatsink here. What are we doing? So that sorts it. We can do it like this. Let's see if we're able to. So, machine gun, machine gun. That's... Nope. Instead of machine gunning, let us look at another alternative. Do you have a minimum range? Nope. So yes, please. And we now have 2 bins of rifle ammo. Okay, do we need the ammo? Yeah. That's dangerous. Yeah. Okay, ammo needs to be on the same slot. Yeah, we are just losing a jumpy. And we get you here. That means we're able to... Yeah, it's a long refit, but it's going to be worth it. So let's lose a bit of torso here, just because we have peel and stick, and it's going to recover. This one's 5 days. I still think it's worth it. We could lose 2 more jumpies and get case. And I think that's a thing. No, it's not. Let's do it like this. We're probably... This just swapped the role here. We went from backstabber to damage dealer. And we're going to be 2 more days until we're able to drop, but it's still okay. We have the money, so might as well. Okay, yeah, that's bad. I don't know why we get this one always at the beginning. Do we want people getting rebellious? Well, we have no option. We still want our tech to not be completely obliterated though. Oh well. We'll leave the reuse to it. It's probably going to get rebellious on some people. It's probably going to give us a penalty in MechTech. Okay, no penalty to MechTech at this. Morale decreased, which means we have 17 days of bad events happening and whatnot, and we're going to suffer a bit. And God is rebellious now, which means, yeah, we're more likely to see bad events popping from him. But still, one more day and we're ready to drop. We actually can get the sprint back, so yeah, why shouldn't we? It's the same beetle we had, I think. Yeah, still Tac Barrage, still Beagle, so no biggie. And we now should have enough XP to actually get 4 gunnery in Blaze. And on you. Yeah, that works. So let's get to Command Center. And we've seen we're quite comfortable on the 1.5 tag. So that's scouts. That's probably not very good mechs. But still, even an engine core is probably worth the 180k we're losing here. So let's go with that. We get you in. And who do we want? Majestic or zombie? What we could do is actually get backshot. Okay, backshot hasn't been improved. That's quite some oversight. So let's go down and actually give a just like that. 4-4, so she's able to see something. Let's get zombie into the Spectre and actually get backshot on the sprint, because backshot is cautious. Being cautious means she generates more evasion, and well, the -1 accuracy on the attack barrage, we're only shooting it once every 4 turns, so this should still be okay. And let's go with it. So let's see what we have here. I'm not expecting very good mechs here. Most likely getting some Quixel wins. But we'll see what we see. So they should be on the base, shouldn't they? Let's position ourselves up here. Don't want to be coming through the low ground. And yeah, this is me knowing this map.
Here we go. I like it here. It's lush.
So, The Wolvie just gets into the woods, as does the Gauntlet when we're given the option. The Apollo can be a bit in the back. You get in and you see what we have. Or not. That's also an option. So let's get 5 evasion and get on the high ground. And, well, who said we're not getting good mechs? We have a Waka. That's bad.
I'm here.
That's very bad. So... okay, let's get in with 7 evasion.
Oh boy.
And let's
Here
try
we
and
go.
shoot that Waka. Because, yeah, well, yeah, it's one of the good ones. So shoot the Wolvie.
You say so.
I think you didn't hit, but maybe the Waka stays there. Wolvie moving and shooting. It's probably you going down already. Yeah, even though we have 7 evasion, just look at how quick this thing melts.
Skipper.
So, Spectre could get in. Do we want him to, though? Probably not. So, reserve. See what the Waka does. Jumping and shooting the Spectre is just splash damage, so no biggie. And we probably will need to... we probably will need to get physical on the Spectre, on the Waka, sorry. Let's shoot here. And you actually shot, so... let's try and get thermo on you. We hit building and the heat got him. Let's stay on the road with you. We want to actually charge that Waka.
Right, Commander.
So, a bushwhacker. And there's actually something else, stealth, back there. We're actually seeing it, but it already got the sprint critical.
Armor breach.
Yeah, we know. So, a Hollander. So much for bad mechs. Really? Yeah, the problem here is we don't get 5 evasion now, so that's going to be tricky. Let's keep shooting the Wolvie though. That's one of the good Wolvies as well. That's a 7M2. Okay, so very good tech on the board. Really very good tech on the board.
I've got your back.
Apollo. Let's get here. Let's keep shooting the Wolvie. I know it's hot, but we're not getting a hit chance on the Waka.
Yes, Commander.
So... okay, that actually wasn't critical. Let's get back with you though. I know that doesn't put pressure on them. We're probably better just by sprinting to the other side.
I hear ya.
But whatever. Get 4 evasion.
Going turbo.
Keep shooting the Wolvie.
Commencing Alpha Strike.
That's some damage.
Standing by.
Gauntlet. We'll do it like this. And we keep shooting the Wolvie. We only survive this if we focus them. So that's what we're doing. And we're going to be receiving damage by the Waka. Yeah, I know.
I'm taking heavy hits.
So we need someone to really get in on you. Would love to do it otherwise, but whatever.
Roger, Skipper.
Let's get in here. Let's shoot you.
Accuracy through volume of fire.
Just because we might have gotten a headshot. That's bad. That's an LB. That's a lot of damage on the Gauntlet. The good part is the gauntlet at least brings AMS, so the Hollander is not going to be able to do much. And it actually shot mines at the
Talk to
Wolvie.
me.
So, let's get up here and let's see Hitchens. Not really a Hitchens, so let's keep
Engaging target.
shooting here. And that's maybe an engine crate.
One left.
Okay. Barrage went in.
Standing by.
We need you drawing fire. As much as I hate to lose you back, just gotten you up and running again, but whatever. Let's see what they do. Yeah, that's the Hollander. 3 large lasers. Okay.
What are your orders, Skipper?
Can we get into his back? We can. This is not going to be perfect, but you know what? That's vigilance. Yeah. Oh boy. That's much better. But whatever. We need damage here. Yeah, so we hit once. Good times. What's the Waka doing? Backstabbing? No. Shooting the gauntlet. Again. The good part is we didn't fall to the ground.
I'm here.
So, yeah. Let's just move. And make them come up, I think. That's still dangerous. We could get very open here, but whatever. Let's shoot you. That's some hit, at least. And yeah, we need
What
the
can I do for you?
Wolvie
Got it.
charging the
No
Waka.
shooting.
That Waka is impossible to get, so shooting the Hollander, because the Hollander is also dangerous. Actually, everything here is, so you really don't want.
Critical hit.
Oof. Okay,
I've got your back.
okay, game. Move up.
Affirmative.
Not a Hitchens, some Hitchens.
You brought this on yourself.
That's something.
Right here.
So, yeah, we need to keep pushing with you. Let's get out. And we hopefully don't lose the Waka, the gauntlet, but we probably will. We're open, but that's just the arms,
Reporting. Critical hit. I hear you.
and you're able to get in on this one.
Orders.
You can get here. Not sprint, just move.
You got
And
it.
we shoot the Hollander. It's open, so we might get a crit.
Here we go.
That's good. Even though it brought an exile, I didn't want him critting our mech.
What can I do for you?
It just turned 12 we're waiting for. But I don't want to hesitate with you. So, yeah, I know. It's a 26%. It's not much. But let's have it. Missed. At least he's hot.
Standing by.
You, yeah, you. We do have back armor. And the left arm brings the Thunderbolt. It'd be a pity to lose it. Where was that flank? Here, in the flames. I'm not sure we want to do that. Let's see what the Hitchens though. The Hitchens is stellar. So yeah, we could lose a lot of things here. But I think it has to be done. We want the Waka hot. So let's go down. Even overheating. I know.
Watch those heat levels.
Apollo just getting in, not shooting them, or shooting whatever.
Firing on the enemy.
Not much else that can be done. Should have waited until the Centurion pushed up. At least we don't have reinforcements. That's something. Okay, bye-bye arm. No. It actually survived.
Standing by.
Okay. We do have a barrage. So let's get here and shoot it.
Okay, fire
Okay,
him.
that didn't hit.
Should've known I
You hopefully are hot enough, Mr. Walker, that you're not shooting... yeah, the arm is destroyed, so we lost the
I'm
Thunderbolt.
losing weapon systems. Waiting on you,
Okay,
Commander.
let us get into your back. Yeah, physical weapon. Whatever.
Got it. Going toe to toe.
Nope, that's a miss.
Ooh, I may need some more time in the simulator.
You do, you do. That's not even an understatement here. Keep offering this side. Oh, it's not like we have much options. Oh boy,
Position confirmed.
this hurts. And we can't even shoot. So let's tag him.
Firing.
Try to, at least.
Negative damage.
But yeah, this might be the gauntlet. Okay,
Oh, Commander.
we're alive, but not by much.
Confirmed.
And we really can't do anything about you. Well, we stand at your side. What's the other arm we got open? I feel stupid now. But whatever, let's shoot. Maybe we get a head hit. That would be important.
Talk to me.
And you actually can get into his back.
Confirmed.
That was important. Not for now, but for next turn. So yeah, that the gauntlet is going down. Unless... Look at me, I'm a sprint. Look at me. I really am a sprint. I'm here. Okay. We survive.
Good to go.
Let us sprint back,
Moving fast.
shoot. Trying to get it open. Keep shooting here. That's an arm, at least. But that probably is the poor gauntlet down. No. Okay, game.
That was sloppy, lad.
He's unsteady back down. So let's pile on that. That's an engine destruction.
Battletech down.
Orders?
And you... do you actually have anything at all in your head? Nope. So let's not risk it. And eject here.
Yes, Commander.
We pull back with you.
Affirmative.
Orders?
The Spectre comes in and has a go at your back. You're open and you blew, which means you only have lasers now.
Commander?
That's good, because you're also unsteady. So let's go with a physical attack. But we still miss. It's okay, it's okay. He should be going to the ground, no matter what.
Talk to me.
And with you, we pull back to have better hitchings. And just go for head.
Roger that.
He's open in the center. We lost one pulse, but whatever. He's probably going to smack us. That would be what I'd do, but who knows. No, pushes back, just shoots the medium. Okay, we're out of the woods,
Right here.
but the Waka is going to be down, the gauntlet is going to be down for a while here. And we have to find something to actually put in, instead of... yeah, keep shooting its back.
All weapons. Go. Come on, mech warrior.
And that's you gone.
It's go time.
We actually have to find something to put in
Mission successful.
instead of the Thunderbolt. But we should have good tech here, at least. So much for I expect to have Quicksell Max here. Well, Quicksell Max can be equally devastating, but we get 200k, which is going to be gone just like that by repairs, because yeah, that was scary. The good part is we only lost some ammo and the Thunderbolt, so if we ever get a Thunderbolt, we're good to go. Meanwhile, we have 4 Bajuaka birds. And also 4 Wolvie birds. Yeah, that was some very dangerous mechs we were facing here. Well, you know what? We could get the Waka, but we can also get very good things here, so... Emerald Tandem and Safe. That's not enough. But it's something. That's 14 tons though. Would have to lose the heavy peep. Is it worth it? The advanced optics is worth it. The advanced optics is very much worth it. The sensor tracker on the Apollo would be awesome. What else is that? Got some pulses. That's not going to cut it though. I think I want the MRMs. Even though it's not going to be... enough. On the other hand, let's see about the... Let's follow the leader only. Oh boy. But the damage. Wonder tracker. We want Angel. And I think we're taking the MRM. It's just the ammo options I don't like from what we have here. So yeah, tell me what you would have done here, but I don't think taking the Waka here is especially good. The Waka is a battle mech, so even if we get it, we have to get very heavy repairs going. There's a point to be made about gambling on the 7M, because that's a very good Wolvie. But I think the advanced optics, the Angel and the Tracker just outweigh the option of us getting a 7M2, because the 7M2 is also a battle mech, it's not an Omni. So it's going, even if it comes in decent condition, it's going to take a lot to just get it right. So yeah, I think I'm going with that. Let's see what we get here. 2 parts of the Wolvie, 1 part of the Centurion, 1 part of the Hollander, an LRM-10, remote sensor missile, that's good. We have a lot of specialist slots open, so cockpit basics can go. We get the stability gyro, that's good. Jet jumps improved, could be a thing. We get the mask, we get the proto, we even get the MRM ammo save. We didn't get any valuable items though, and we're going to get a very painful repair bill now. But whatever. I mean, that's some decent things we got from here. I think we repair the Jenna, and we leave the gauntlet to be repaired slowly. And yeah, eventually we're going to field it back, but for the moment it's just not going to. So yeah, 29 days repairs. Yeah, we say yeah, but we come here and we actually stop works here. So that's going to be 4 days here, 4 days here. I actually want the Apollo in 2 days. So there's that. Mech Bay. Let's get into the gauntlet. It's painful, but has to be done. So repair, max armor, lose the Thunderbolt because we no longer have the option. So heavy pip, 720. Advanced optics is 110, so we're good in that regard. We have around about 9 tons left. Which, nope, we don't have ammo for an AC5. I think it's our best option. It's just going to leave your legs at 115. We keep case 2. I like having case 2. So bit of back armor, I guess. Just like that. Come on, get me. So that's 9 tons we have available to play with whenever we get you back. And it's going to be a while, we know that. The good part is we're still good for the next financial report, so no biggies there. And let us just move to this so that we get the repair harness going. We order the next refit, which is going to be repair scaffolding, and we get into mech bay because the Apollo can benefit a lot from stability gyro. I'm not sure we want. Yeah, that gives entrenched after walking. We're probably never going to need it, but none other of our mechs will, so that's something. We can lose the short pulse and get Angel on you. We just... what do we drop here? You need the 2 heatsinks. Let's get sensors in. That's going to be extra valuable. So there's a point to be made about doing this and forgetting about it. I mean, and getting medium lasers whenever we can and putting them down. Let's see about the range on this. That's 690. Probably. Yeah, that's about it, but whatever. I'm going to drop 1 ton of ammo. We're going to put it back in later on, but getting Angel here is also very good. And I think I want the remote sensors on the Wolverine. So that's 2 more days. Gives us another day to work on someone. And that's going to be getting those sensors into the Wolverine, probably. It would also be a good thing to have the stability gyro here. So yeah, that probably works. Sensor missile in. And the stability gyro in. That gives us entrench after walking. It's not going to be needed in a while, but for the moment it is, because when we go melee we don't have entrenched yet, so we don't have bulwark, so that works. Get you back here, and we actually didn't lose the sprint this time, so that's going to be 4 days. And yeah, we're there. We're actually a bit short on funds, but we're going to get that through our next battle, hopefully. Unless we're actually destroying some other mech. That's decent, I guess. We're bringing the Jenna. So that's it. So that was it for today. Hope you enjoyed this one. It will be a while until we get the gauntlet back, but still, I think this was quite worth it. Getting that optics tree, which we still have to decide where it's going. Could have put it on the Apollo. I think it's worth the extra day. So let's do that. Order you. We have one extra day, so let's see what we can do here. I don't think much can be done. I mean, you're just a mech as is. Yeah, not much. So get out, we'll get you good as time goes, but for now you're just a spare mech for when we have things like this happening. So thank you very much for watching. Sorry about the mess today, but that happens. Well, that will make it a bit more interesting. If you have any doubt, just leave a question in the comments. I'll try to answer it. And see you next time. Have fun. Sorry.